Hello everybody, my name is Walter and this is episode 25 of the Redstone Commands Series. In this episode I want to cover the advancement command. Now obviously the command is used to add or remove player advancements, independent whether they come with the vanilla game or were introduced through data packs or similar. Now when it comes to advancements, you already know quite a few quite well, I suspect, and those can be found in this advancements submenu, which are also sometimes referred to as achievements, and lead you a bit through the gameplay by giving you some milestones or challenges to complete. But there are also a few more that play some hidden roles by unlocking certain things, and I will come to a few interesting later on. While I'm here, let's quickly talk about the hierarchy. Now, advancements come or can come in a hierarchy, which is determined or shown through those lines here. And in the following, when I'm talking about children, what I mean is, let's say we are looking at this advancement here, then the direct children would be those three here. But what I mean in the following will be the children, the children's children, and so on. So basically everything that comes after this one here in the hierarchy. The opposite is parent. So let's say we start here. The parent and the parent's parent and so on would be just a straight line up, but no cousins, nephews, or so on. Just a quick note for later. Now, with that said, let's actually get to the syntax. So this is pretty straightforward. We start with the name of the command, advancement. Then we determine whether you want to grant or revoke. Then who is going to be targeted? This must be a player, or otherwise the command throws an error. So either a player name or a target selector. And then you can use 5 different modes. The first is only, so this will only give you the named advancement, which you have to name after the word only. And then option you can also define a criterion. Some advancements have multiple conditions that need to be fulfilled for the advancement to trigger. For example, breed every pair of animal. And then you have a criterion for each animal. Or the opposite is also true. There are some condition or some advancements that have multiple conditions and they will trigger if any of those conditions is met. In those instances, a criterion doesn't make much of a difference actually. Next, we have from and then the advancement. This will give or remove the named advancement, but also all of the children, children's children, and so on. The opposite is until. So this gives the named advancement and all of the parents. Then we have through, which gives the named advancement and children plus parents. So basically the same as from and until. And the final one is everything. Here you don't need to specify anything because this is really everything. Now, before I get further, one little side note here. Unfortunately, the autocomplete function is slightly less useful than usually because, as you will see right here, the names of some of those advancements are so long that they are not properly displayed, at least on my screen here. So, yeah. But nevertheless, you can see the normal structure, namespace, followed by a potentially deeper going subfolder structure, and then the final name of the advancement itself. But anyway, let's actually get to the special case, which are the recipes. So there are some hidden advancements that trigger when you have, for example, certain materials in the inventory, and they unlock the corresponding crafting recipes. Subsequently, there is a bit of an overlap with the recipe command, which I will cover in a later episode. Basically, the advancement command for only, and then, for example, here, Minecraft recipes, redstone, and comparator, is the same command or has the same result as if you were to use the recipe command with the Minecraft comparator. So there is a bit of an overlap between those two commands when it comes to recipes. With that, let's actually get to the examples. So the first example is here revoking for every player everything. So this is a complete fresh start for everyone. And if I do this, you can see we have apparently at the moment 1179 advancement that are available. And you can see Now this is completely empty because I haven't unlocked anything. So let's start with unlocking. So what I'm doing here is I'm granting an advancement for the nearest player, which in this instance will default to me, if that nearest player doesn't have the advancement obtain armor. This is the advancement you get for some iron armor. I will only give one advancement, and that is the missing advancement. And here I'm going with the criterion iron leggings. So I'm basically simulating wearing iron pants. And if I do this, I get the corresponding message. And if I now go into advancements, you can see I've unlocked this suit up advancement. Next one is until. So I'm in this instance unlocking enter the end and every parent of it. So let's quickly do this, and you can see this is quite a few. And basically this one here was the one I unlocked. Sorry, this one was the one I was unlocking, and every parent. You can see no nephews or cousins. This one here I've unlocked earlier already. Then we have once we are in the end and we want to speedrun this, this can be done with this one here. So from, and then we're starting at the root of the end. And if we do this, now we have the end type unlocked, and everything in here has been also unlocked. And finally, an example for through. So this one here is plant seeding, or how it's called, so husbandry. And then here a CD place. So all the children and also all the parents. And that's basically how you can use this command here. And with that, we have reached the end of this episode about the advancement command. I hope you enjoyed it, and well, see you.